Hello everyone. Artificial intelligence is transforming the world of work faster than any technology has done before. But is it really creating opportunities or is it accelerating job losses? There seems to be a kind of conundrum in terms of how AI is impacting employee experience on one hand and the customer experience on the other. Let's look at the employee side first. If recent reports are to be believed, then AI-related job cut has hit UK hardest. Among the 5 developed economies, that is UK, Japan, Germany, Australia, and US, UK is hit hardest. In fact, the net loss of jobs in UK stands at 8%. This comes at a time when the unemployment rate is at a 5-year high and the wage growth has slowed down. Hardest hit are the entry-level jobs. In fact, the number of jobs at the entry level has dropped to 1/3 after the introduction of ChatGPT. Some sectors have been hit more than the others. The top 5 worst hit sectors, obviously number 1 is graduate hiring. The number 2 is scientific related hiring in the scientific sector. Number 3 is customer service. Number 4, accounting and finance. And number 5 is information technology. So this is on one hand how AI seems to be impacting the employee experience. Let's look at the customer experience side. Let's take 3 examples. The first example is of a prominent fintech company which has this buy now, pay later kind of model. Sometime back, going high on the AI trend, believing that AI can do most of their jobs, they cut their workforce by nearly half. It was not long that they regretted on this decision, and they not only regretted, but they in fact started recalling many of those whom they had fired and rehiring them because they're getting a lot of customer complaints. Similarly, there's another company which is world's largest cloud-based customer relationship management company. Again, their CEO believing that the AI can do many of their jobs, they cut about 4,000 jobs out of the 9,000 kind of odd jobs odd employees that they had. And like the previous company, in a few months' time, they regretted their decision, getting a high number of customer complaints. They started rolling back on that decision and recalling many of those whom they had fired and rehiring them. And the third example is of a leading American edtech company, which kind of has a very famous language app. Their CEO, in fact, the founder and the CEO, went publicly on LinkedIn and he accepted that the AI first memo that he had issued some time back was not the best thing that he had done. And he also retaliated in that LinkedIn post that they will continue to hire people, in fact, at the same rate as before, in fact, maybe higher than before. So there seems to be kind of an AI pushback when it comes to customer service from the customers. This is how the customer experience side, what news reports seem to suggest. And on the and another aspect of this is the warning that has come from the tech bosses related to the AI bubble. So tech bosses believe that the AI bubble is very big and is going to burst soon, which will cause major chaos in the markets and in the economies. Now, what's a bubble really? A bubble is when a company is valued phenomenally higher than its fundamental value. What is fundamental value? Fundamental value is what you estimate a company can earn over its lifetime. So whatever you think that a company can earn over its lifetime, that's fundamental value. When the company is valued phenomenally higher than that, we call that a bubble. And tech bosses believe that many of these AI companies, who many other companies are relying on, have been valued much higher than what they can deliver. So how far will it be wise to rely on such trends? So, I'm not really giving any judgment on these aspects. I'm just trying to, show you 3 major things which are reported in the news and what's happening in the market. Based on that, you are going to do asynchronous activity, which is based on learning types, investigation, collaboration, and production. So you have to act as a strategic HR consultant. You have to select a company. You can select any company you want, any company you are familiar with, you have worked before, or any random company. Then you have to map the key operations. What are their core activities? What are their different job roles, and what are the major customer touch points? Based on that, you have to kind of assess the AI suitability. Which roles are more suitable for AI, and to what extent do you think the AI should be integrated and such? And after that, you will design a hiring strategy. So in terms of hiring strategy, you can look at some roles which can be completely relegated to AI. Some roles which you think that there should be like AI and humans working together. And some roles which you think shouldn't go to AI, or very limited AI. Mostly it should be done by humans. And you obviously have to give justification why you think for each of these roles. And also you do a kind of a risk reflection, kind of the dangers of over automation. Is there a danger of over automation in this particular company? And so all this that you do, you can capture that in a one-page reflective note brief or a 3-slide kind of short presentation. And you are going to bring this for discussion in our hiring workshop. So we've done the strategy workshop, and and in between the strategy and hiring workshop, we're going to do this asynchronous activity. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.